Secretary Tillerson met with Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta yesterday in Nairobi and highlighted long-standing U.S.-Kenya cooperation on counterterrorism, regional security, and trade. He welcomed the joint announcement between President Kenyatta and opposition leader Raila Odinga as a positive step toward healing Kenya's ethnic and political divisions. The secretary emphasized strong U.S. support for democratic institutions, including the judiciary, civil society, and the media, and expressed concern about restrictions to political space. Secretary Tillerson and President Kenyatta also discussed the shared goal of defeating al-Shabaab in Somalia, strengthening AMISOM, and the need for a viable political process on South Sudan. They also agreed to identify opportunities to expand commercial and business ties. Thank you, Excellency Mr. Rex Tillerson, Secretary of State, United States of America, Excellency Ambassador Godek, colleagues from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, members of the Fourth Estate. I am delighted to welcome and host His Excellency Rex Tillerson, the Secretary of State of the United States, to Nairobi today. The Secretary is in Kenya for 3 days as part of his official visit that began at the African Union headquarters in Addis Ababa and that is heading to a number of African countries, namely Djibouti, Ethiopia, Chad, and Nigeria. On behalf of His Excellency the President, the government, and the people of Republic of Kenya, and indeed on my own behalf, I take this opportunity to express our utmost gratitude to Secretary Tillerson for his historic visit. Visiting Kenya as part of his first official tour of Africa is not only a great testament to, but a timely reaffirmation of, our deep historical and strategic relationships between Kenya and the United States of America. Late this afternoon, Secretary Tillerson had the opportunity to meet and hold bilateral talks with Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta, during which a range of issues were discussed and modalities of follow-up of agenda agreed upon. During their meeting, President Kenyatta expressed his satisfaction at the existing strong bilateral cooperation on a wide range of issues and areas. He reaffirmed his commitment to continue working closely with the administration of the United States on matters of mutual interest. The discussion focused on priority areas of cooperation, including their shared conviction in the fight against terrorism, radicalization, other transnational crimes, as well as regional peace and security, and more importantly, our economic partnership. On the bilateral front, President Kenyatta shared his focus on the Big Four agenda, which aims at improving livelihoods, creating jobs, and growing the economy of Kenya by focusing on critical areas of our economy in the next 5 years. He urged the government of the United States of America to support the implementation of the Big Four and observed with delight the steps taken by a number of American companies, including Bechtel International, to set their African headquarters in Nairobi and their readiness to commence investment in construction of a number of our infrastructure projects. The President also expressed his appreciation that all processes are now complete in readiness for the inaugural direct flight between Nairobi and New York and expressed his optimism in that this direct flight between our countries will boost people-to-people contacts and trade between our countries.